If you go to Amazon and search for a Pokemon mystery box, you'll see this sponsored post titled this: The TCG Vault Pokemon Mystery Box 100 cards, guaranteed VMAX and 3 ultra rares, no duplicates, possible vintage cards. There's so many exclamation points. Now, I'm not Detective Pikachu, definitely not Ryan Reynolds. I mean, look at this face. But I want to get to the bottom of this. I want to see if this sponsored product is worth it or is it trubbish. So I'm kind of leaning on the side of scam because it feels kind of suspicious. I can't find anything about the company. There's no website, and the item description has some bold claims that we're gonna be checking out. Every box has 100 cards, VMAX and 3 ultra rares, 6 foils and rare cards, 90 uncommon and common cards. Every statement has an exclamation because we're eager to take your money. Every card is unique, no duplicates, guaranteed 100% authentic cards. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking like this. Here's what the boxes look like. They are a little bit smaller than I thought. Let's just crack it open. Let's see what we got in here. Comes in a nice little plastic wrap. And I don't know where they put all the VMAX or all the cards, so we're just gonna go through just like this. Got some EVs. Oh, a bunch of EVs. Well, okay, so far there are no duplicates, except for duplicate characters. This is not too bad. I mean, it's obviously just a bunch of cards that they don't need anymore, but they did go through, and it does look like there are a bunch of different cards in here from different generations. All right, let's see, we're getting through. Yeah, it's just a bunch of normal cards. Let's get to our reverses. So Porygon, reverse, another reverse, hollow, Zekrom. Oh, from the 25th anniversary. That's cool. I actually don't have any 25th anniversary cards. Okay. Volcanion V, Zacian V, Zetamana V, Urshifu V Max, and a bunch of energies. So it's not too bad. I paid 30 bucks for each of these boxes. So at the end, I'll tally up all the prices, but it doesn't look too bad in terms of getting my money's worth. I think we got a pretty good price altogether so far for the first box. And they did include 6 foil and rare cards. This counts as a rare card. It's just, it doesn't mean 6 foil rares, just 6 foil and rare cards. I'm going to leave my conclusion to the end. Am I super happy with this? I'm not sure yet, but we did kind of get our values worth, so I'm okay with that. And just going through, I actually don't think, okay, no, we do get some duplicates between the cards. I mean, between the boxes. Okay, it's a pretty good selection in between boxes. So far, let's see what we pull for our rares. Okay, Beedrill rare, I like that. Solrock, Weevil, Rungris, Millock, Zacian V, Surfing Pikachu. I like this set of rares just a little bit better because it gives some diversity with the Japanese Beedrill. So far, I'm thinking this set is not awful. I'm not thinking it's awful. If it's for a Christmas present or you want to start a collection, these might be a pretty decent investment. Just one more time through the commons. They're not terrible. If you're trying to build a deck, it kind of sets you up for everything that you need. If you're trying to play and start collecting, I think it's a Lucario. I think it's a pretty good place to start. A Vineer, okay. Celebi V. Oh, a Japanese slow king or slow bro, and an Urshifu Max. VMAX, an Urshifu VMAX. I don't think I've seen any vintage cards yet, but it is possible. It's not guaranteed. And I don't know what we would get from vintage cards either. Let's just go through. Okay, so we're starting to get some repeats in the commons through packs, but that's expected. At least it's not repeats from the same box. I mean, I guess this can be, I don't think this is vintage, but this is from the Primal Clash expansion from the XYZ series. So it is pretty cool that we get some stuff from, the past. All right, here are our rares. Cosmoan. I think I'm gonna have to start collecting the 25th anniversary because I see a lot from these. I think this might be one of the more common rares, but Empress, another Celebi, Slowking, and a Scizor's VMAX. Honestly, out of all these cards, I think it's pretty possible to build some sort of deck out of these. I think that's what I might end up doing with all of these cards because there's a lot. There are a lot of cards in here. Oh my god. This card right here It's all right, so it probably won't get a PSA 10, but this goes for like $85. This is from the Charmander Legendary Collection. It is a vintage card. Right off the bat, it goes for about $13. Oh, a little, is this Blaine? I forget his name. Opal, Cosman, Ho-Ho. 25th. I really am gonna have to start collecting the 25th anniversary cards after this. I just gotta, it's like the third one or fifth one. Crabominable, okay. Colossal V. Zedema. Aegislash. Personally, I wish they already put sleeves around the V cards, the more expensive ones, or even some of the vintage cards. Sending it out like that is kind of crazy in my opinion. I just think, just to keep it safe, it's okay if it ruins it, but if you have something from like 2015 or 2000, what was this? In 1996. If you have like, these are like the OG cards, please take care of them. But besides that, I think so far we're getting our money's worth here. And our rares are Wormadam, Flygon, Burmite, Energy, Mew, and Moltres, which is, all right, let's see what our V cards are and V Max are. Grizzsnarl, Zarude, oh, a Japanese Gyarados, and a Darmatian. All right, we got 3 more boxes left. You don't know what you're gonna find in here. I think that's like the fun thing about mystery boxes. Wishiwashi, Grimer, Ninetales, Groudon from the 25th, and Reshiram from the 25th. I think I might get all the 25ths by the end of this. Okay, we got another Zycan V. I wonder how another Flying Pikachu, Zytamana Z, and another Urshift. Down to our last 2 boxes. All right, let's go through these. Pikachu from Evolving Skies. I think that was Evolving Skies. Another Diglett. Staryu from Evolutions. I think they put those in there to look a little bit older than they actually are, because they're not that old. They're from like 2016, which is still like 9 years old, but you know, it's not like the 1919 vintage cards. 1999 vintage cards that they might be trying to push off, because they just look like they're the vintage cards. But, and here we're getting into our rares. Luxray, Smeargle, Lickitung, Mewtwo, okay, Boss Orders, and we get another Celebi, Moltres, and our last box, and then I'll give my final thoughts. As you can kind of already tell, I think you might be able to tell what they are, but I don't know, I think they might surprise you. I wish these kind of came with code cards. I don't know why, but I feel like it should have came with like 1 or 2 code cards, another. Yeah, I think these are put in there just to make it look like they're more rare than they are. They're like 6-year-old cards, which I don't think I don't really think that's vintage. Yeah, it's a good range. We did get one from 1999 though, so I am not super upset about that. Oh, that. I don't know why this just made me upset, but them putting it upside down. Why are these all upside down? Can you just please put them the right way? Thank you so much. I just ruins the experience for some reason. Baytoy, Claydol, Jelson, Steelix. These are fine rares. Let's see what our hits are. Our hits are Rillaboom, Greninja V, okay, Cinderace V, Cinderace VMAX. I'm honestly not 100% sure. I'm going to go back and do all the value counts on the VMAX cards and the rares to see where we kind of land. But to be honest, you know, I think this is not too bad if you need a nice present for your grandson, your friend to get into collecting, or just for fun, you want to see what you pull. You know, I think you could really create a deck out of like 4 or 5 of these if you want to get some with your friends and then, you know, just have some fun with them. If you want to start a collection across generations, I think it's a pretty good idea too. I'm not paid, I'm not affiliated with these people at all. Just, I want to waste money on ads and not you. So far I think this is pretty good, and I think it's well worth the $30 purchase. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I could be completely off, but just with the fun and the amount of cards you get for this, I think it's a pretty good purchase.